The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that dramatic and unexpected events are about to unfold in the lives of Steffy and Finn. A series of tense events, family conflicts, and hidden conspiracies will completely change their lives. Entering a crucial and irreversible phase, Finn is begging Steffy for forgiveness, but can any apology ease the deep pain in Steffy's heart, or will everything just cause an irreparable rift between them? The story begins when Finn, who is drowning in remorse over his relationship with Luna, who he unintentionally created a messy situation in Steffy's life, decides to ask for forgiveness from his wife. He promises to do everything to prevent Steffy from suffering anymore and is determined to remove Luna from their lives. Finn insists that he will not let Luna have anything to do with their family, including their child, Hayes. He promises not to let the ghosts of the past continue to affect the future of the small family he and Steffy are trying to build. However, Finn's apology is not enough to soothe Steffy's heartache, as she feels that she has had enough of what happened in their marriage. Steffy, after facing the cruel truth about Luna, who she always believed would never harm her family, cannot take another shock. The feeling of betrayal from the husband she loves makes Steffy completely unable to continue this marriage. Steffy not only faces a villainous mother like Sheila, but now she has to face a murderer in her own family. From there, her decision becomes clearer than ever. Steffy will not accept Finn anymore. Although Finn begged Steffy for forgiveness and tried to convince her to change her mind, Steffy had no room for forgiveness. She decided to divorce and took decisive action, packing her things and asking Finn to leave their home. Her bitter words echoed, as she did not want Finn near her anymore. However, Steffy's decision brought a potential danger that she could not have foreseen. While Steffy thought that everything was over, this decision opened the door to revenge from Sheila, the guilty mother who never stopped looking for an opportunity to destroy Steffy's life and her family. When Sheila discovered that Steffy and Finn were separated, she immediately saw this opportunity as a crucial turning point. Sheila knew that this was the right time to act, and she was determined not to let this opportunity pass. She begins to monitor Steffy and her family's every move, looking for any opportunity to exploit the rift in Finn and Steffy's relationship. Sheila tries everything to find Luna, who she knows is no longer in prison. Sheila begins to suspect that Bill Spencer, who has always had shady ties to the Forrester family, may have rescued Luna from captivity. Sheila decides to approach Bill and find out the truth. The situation becomes more tense when Sheila uses her quirk, sneaking into Bill's house by posing as a pizza delivery person. Bill has no idea that Sheila is hiding behind the pizza he received. When Sheila meets Luna, she not only tells her everything but also reveals her dark plan. Sheila convinces Luna that if they want to reconnect with Finn and her family, they need to act quickly. Sheila comes up with a cruel and dangerous idea to kidnap Steffy and Finn's son, Hayes, and use him as a tool to get Finn back into their family. With Luna's help, Sheila meticulously plans how to carry out the kidnapping. She believes that the only way to keep Finn with them is to remove Steffy from the picture. Sheila cannot let Steffy live, because if Steffy still exists, Finn and Luna will never be able to be truly happy together. She wants everything to end once and for all, and Steffy must pay the price for what happened. It's no longer just a family matter. It's a fight for survival between people who are willing to do anything to protect their rights, even the most cruel decisions. Steffy will have to face a more dangerous enemy than ever, a mother who will stop at nothing to achieve her goals. And will Finn be able to stand firm against these dark plots, or will he be caught up in the vortex of revenge that Sheila and Luna are planning? The confrontation between Sheila and Steffy is getting closer than ever. Will Finn be able to save this marriage, or will things come to a heartbreaking end that no one could have expected? All these questions remain unanswered and create a dramatic story that will keep viewers glued to the screen. A cruel and scheming plan is set in motion as Sheila, with Luna's help, prepares to carry out a bloody act to end Steffy's life and take away her child, Hayes. The events that follow will completely change the lives of Steffy, Finn, and their entire family, as dark plots threaten not only Steffy's life but also Hayes' future. Let's analyze each step of this plan in detail and the tense situations that will unfold. After successfully convincing Luna to join her plan, Sheila is able to remove the tracking bracelet on Luna's leg, freeing her from her confinement and helping her do what Sheila wants. This is the first step in a series of calculated actions that Sheila is planning, with the goal of nothing less than causing a tragedy for Steffy and regaining control over Finn's life, while reconnecting with her family. Sheila did not hesitate to use Luna, whom she saw as a tool to achieve her goals. Luna was not only an ally, but also someone who would accompany Sheila to unimaginable actions. After removing the tracking bracelet and taking Luna away, Sheila took her to a restaurant of hers, where Luna had been arranged a place to stay. This was a smart move, both to help Luna settle down and avoid attention, and to create a safe starting point before the official action was carried out. Sheila was in no hurry. She knew that everything had to be carefully prepared, and that night, everything would be carried out. Sheila's plan was meticulously detailed. Both Sheila and Luna would go to Steffy's house that evening in a perfect disguise. They would knock on Steffy's door and pretend to be delivery people. A simple but extremely effective trick to approach the target without raising suspicion. When Steffy opens the door, Sheila attacks immediately, stabbing her brutally. Remarkably, this action does not make Sheila and Luna feel scared or worried. They have prepared themselves mentally and treat this as a planned mission. Sheila, in a cruel moment, smiles with satisfaction when she realizes that Steffy is no longer breathing and their goal is accomplished. After Steffy falls, Sheila does not stop. She continues to carry out the rest of the plan, kidnapping Hayes, Steffy, and Finn's son. Sheila knows that in order to keep Finn in her grasp and pull him back to her family, the child is the key. By kidnapping Hayes, Sheila not only makes Steffy lose her son, but also forces Finn to return to her family. She takes Hayes home and begins to raise the child as if he were her own. Meanwhile, Luna, after performing her role, returns to Bill's house and tries to create a perfect cover, as if nothing had happened. She takes advantage of Bill's business trip to leave the house without being detected. However, this plan does not go as smoothly as Sheila expected. Although Bill does not know about Luna's disappearance immediately, things will not be hidden forever. Will the police be able to find any clues? Hayes' disappearance will certainly bring the police into action. They will not only search for the kidnapper, but also find out who is behind this brutal murder. The question is whether the police will be able to find Sheila and Luna, or will we witness a dramatic manhunt? As for Finn, he will face the biggest shock of his life. Steffy, the wife he loved, has been killed, and their son, Hayes, has been kidnapped. Finn will be left in a state of despair as he struggles to save his son and cope with the death of his wife. Will Finn find clues and expose Sheila's plot, or will he become a pawn in her plans? Meanwhile, Sheila will probably try to build a heroic image, claiming to be the one who saved Hayes from a dangerous situation and found the boy. She will use Hayes as a tool to pressure Finn, forcing him to return to his family. Sheila knows that Finn cannot ignore his child, and she will use that to create a false unity in the family, while secretly dragging him into a spiral of intrigue and crime. But will the police believe this story? Will they discover that this is not a heroic story but a murder and kidnapping? The police will not let this case go easily, and dark secrets will soon be exposed. Sheila and Luna may be able to escape capture for a while, but they cannot hide it forever. The truth will gradually be revealed, and this story will not end until all its dark aspects are exposed to the light. The final question is whether Finn can overcome this shock and protect his family, or will he fall into the trap that Sheila has set?
over.